Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
Not exactly the start to the 2019 season that Drew Brees anticipated when he injured his thumb against the Rams in Week 2 and forced him to miss 5 weeks. The Saints did go 5-0 during his absence, and when he came back, they didn't miss a beat. Rallied him to another division title and got him into the playoffs, and late in the season, passed Peyton Manning for the most career touchdown passes.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Brees pass. Complete to Trey.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and maybe an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now left side on the swing pass. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brees. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brees. It's caught, Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
To Traquan Smith.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, They'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Well, here we go. The new era of Raider football in Las Vegas begins now. And after all the talk, it will be Derek Carr who leads the silver and black out for their opening drive in their new desert home.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins. They move the ball up and down the field, but they don't score enough touchdowns. Derek Carr hoping to remedy that in 2020.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And there's the first NFL catch for Henry Ruggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Carr. The connection over Nelson Aguilar. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
3-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
At the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He's taken down at the
David Onyemata there on the tackle.
A yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own
possession of the football going back over to New Orleans now, and the Saints open the 2020 season hosting Tampa Bay for Tom Brady's welcoming reception into the NFC South, and they welcomed him rather rudely. And they were kind of like the Saints, a high-performance engine, because they needed a little bit to warm up, but After 2 touchdowns from their spark plug, Alvin Kamara, they really started to fire on all cylinders. And I think I just got enough cliches in there for a full football season, so I'll show myself out.
Oh, you did well. Staccato, man. It just came one after the other. You were on a roll. I love that. But this New Orleans Saints team, they spent the entire offseason hearing about Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, all the additions, Gronk coming to town. And as their star defensive end, Cameron Jordan, said so eloquently, hey, we welcome Tom Brady and Gronk to the NFC South, and we welcome the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll just be playing for second place. I love that confidence that New Orleans Saints team possesses.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Breeze to throw again. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is. It definitely not time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That catch good for only a couple.
To Darren Waller.
2nd and 8 coming up.
On the pickup.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. 31-13 was the final. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. 31-21, the final score. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. A.J. Green, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. A reminder, Charles and I will make the trek here from the Silver State of Nevada to the Sunshine State of Florida as Thursday Night Football is an all-Florida affair. The Dolphins and the Jaguars from Jacksonville with coverage at 8:20 Eastern on EA Sports. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Can't do that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty costs some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. The Sanders has got it, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down, Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
he's brought down at
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
2-yard.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
A pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st down.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints have taken the lead.
1st and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with a pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very 27. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. David Onyemata able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, New Orleans.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
The tackle made by
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The open man here, Renfro. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
Brees on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Saints, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.